Hello, everyone. Mhykol here.
Welcome back.
I'm back after a little bit of a hiatus, unexpected one at that. So I'll talk a little bit about PlayOnCon because that's what I wanted to talk about last week. But I got back from PlayOnCon and then my computer died. Power supply died on it, and so I wasn't able to record for a week, unfortunately. But new power supply, thanks to Dan Edison, who sent me one. Very nice of him. And I also got new headphones, thanks to Kevin, known as Bowl-Cut. What the heck? Some USB device keeps losing connection. I don't know what's going on. I thought it went away. I thought it was done. But no, it keeps doing it. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look into it. Anyways. I haven't recorded, but I got the wall done. And I wanted to record that so bad too. But I got it done right before PlayOnCon. And so the wall, well, except this part isn't even started yet. So why did I show that? It doesn't matter. Let's come over here, this side. So the wall is done on both sides, inside and out. And I'm working. I need to stop that, whatever that is. Hold on. Alright, I can't figure out what it is. There's probably just some USB plugged in thing that's loose because I had to tear out my old power supply and put in a new one and probably knock something loose, who knows. So if it happens again, I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully I can figure out what it is. I might have to just unplug and replug in and everything. And we'll never know what it is. It's not my mouse or keyboard though, because these continue to work. And it might be one of my external drives. It's a good thing I'm not recording to them. They're just for archiving. So I started working on this spire, or I got the walls done. Started working on the spire, and it's kind of picking up a lot of design for my lighthouse. I know. I'm not sure. I need to figure out how to top it off, and if it's tall enough or not. I think it's tall enough. So basically, you got a couple levels without doorways, and then you got a couple levels here that have doorways that lead into on top of the walls here. And then if you go down one more level inside of the walls, and they fit and they reach and all that stuff. These are all open because I intend to put pistons here, sticky pistons, and a light sensor that'll turn these off and on. But I haven't gotten that far yet, nor do I have any slime balls yet. Or I've got a few, not many. So yeah, PlayOnCon. Let's talk about PlayOnCon a little bit. Went there, my first gaming conference ever, and it was fun. Oh man, was it fun. It was so cool to meet everyone. You know, met Good and Seth Bling and BTC and who else was there? That Bitburner was there. Well, and all the chef guys, of course. There's a few more people there, and I'm forgetting someone. And then a lot of fans were there. Got to meet them. And it was a fun time. It was good. I never been to something like that. And that's alright, what do I need to work on? I need to top that off. Actually, what I need to work on is start the other one. Oops. I need stone. Oh, I need to cook more. Do I even have any cobblestone to cook? I do not. Well, that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Okay. And nothing. Alright, so, awesome. Actually, you know what we can work on instead? Instead of that, we need regular wood, oak wood. Actually, there you go, oak wood slabs. We'll build up the walkways. Need a workbench. Alright. So yeah, PlayOnCon was a lot of fun. For sure. I unfortunately don't think I'll be able to make any other conferences for the foreseeable future, but it was good to get to at least one. And then yeah, got back, computer then died. Power supply just went out on it, and it was kind of funny. It's like, I wonder what's wrong with my computer, because it would fire up for a little bit, and then it would just instantly shut off. Like, that's curious. And I go and start messing around, and then for those of you that work on computers for a living, there's that smell. You all know the smell I'm talking about. There's a smell that when a power supply is burnt, you can tell. You just know. It's like, that's it. It's the power supply. So I had that smell coming out of my my power supply, or coming out of my tower, and I was like, that's it. And so I put out a call on Twitter and say, help. Power supply's dead, and unfortunately I'm unable to get one. If anyone has a spare one out there, send me one. And I got one sent me, and it was awesome. I'm glad the community was able to help out, and I got it installed today. It came in actually Thursday, but then I wasn't able to pick it up from the office here, because the office for the apartment building, they collect the packages for you, and then you can get it from them. But wasn't able to get it until Friday. But then I had to leave for home Friday, because we were going back home for the weekend, back to visit family and stuff. So I hope I have some more. So it was finally today, Sunday. Got home and got back and installed the new power supply, get everything fired up, and here we are. Now I can record a little bit here, because I know you guys have missed me. So yeah, that's the fun of the power supply. And yeah, the community is great. I need to, at some point, and I really realized it when I was changing out the power supply, is that this computer needs a little... there it was again. It took a little while this time, though. I sat there forever and waited for it to do it. But anyways, yeah, this computer is getting a little outdated. It's not too bad, though, because it was just a couple... Okay, you done? It was just a couple years ago when I did the upgrade. But it was kind of a budget upgrade. It wasn't top of the line by any means. It was a pretty cheap one. So... oh, here you go. Okay, so we got up to there. This, I have no idea what I'm going to do with yet. But we can at least get across here going. So yeah, PlayOnCon was great. Oh, I met Rob, that's who. Also known as Old Man Wilkers. He is a very fun guy. I'm hoping to at some point do something with him. He definitely wants me to do some DVZ with him, Dwarves vs. Zombies. So I'll make sure I get some of that done. But I might try to do some sort of co-op with him or something. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, 'cause he's a great guy. He's funny, and we get along great. So I really enjoyed meeting him. I also got to meet some members. He was angry at me. Hope he's not going to attack me. Nah, I think we're okay. I also got to meet some members of my fan server. Or actually moderators and an admin of my fan server. And they came down and we did some hanging out and partying. It's PlayOnCon is very much a party con, so there's lots of partying going on. It's crazy. Let's see. I need to figure out how to do the top of that. I don't know. I'm thinking it needs to be a light wood and it needs to be like a pointy top thing going on. So I think we need to chop down. Let's get down here. Chop down some of these. So yeah, PlayOnCon. I got in pretty late Thursday night to PlayOnCon. I ended up flying into Huntsville, which I don't know what I was thinking when I booked the tickets. Why I thought, oh, I'll just fly into Huntsville. The only thing I could think of was that the tickets were quite a bit cheaper into Huntsville. And, so I was able to get a package deal with where I would get flights to Huntsville and then a rental car for the weekend. And then basically drop off the rental car before my flight left and go, and there you go. And the only extra thing I had to pay for was checked baggage. Everything else was already paid for as part of the package. So that was nice. Except they charged me, the rental company did charge me a little bit, but that's because the tank wasn't completely full when I returned it. Yeah, whatever. It's like, if you want it completely full, put a gas station right beside the rental car company so I can fill it up. Otherwise, yeah, it was a good weekend. Got in late that Thursday. It was really dark, because my flight was actually delayed by an hour, and then I had a 2-hour drive from Huntsville to the 4-H center where the thing was at. So I didn't get in until about 12:30. And there were still people up and partying and stuff, so I was still able, and I ran into Judson, who was one of the organizers of the event, and he got me my badge and everything, got me all signed in. He's like, oh yeah, I know you. Got me going. So I was able to get my badge and my hotel room key and everything that night, and then went and ran in. A lot of people were still awake, so I immediately ran into to members of the Mindcrack community and my fan server. And then we went and we hunted out and found Good and, Kirk and Vaughn Ryder, who I recorded. You guys saw that video. I recorded putting together their grill, which was fun. No, I want saplings. That's what I was picking up. Late Thursday, got in. Spent all day Friday hanging out with people, did a couple panels, which is fun. I loved speaking. I thought I'd be nervous as heck because I've always done this recording thing, but it's in front of my computer, not in front of people. So I was like, oh, what am I gonna be able to handle speaking in front of a group of people? But yeah, I handled it pretty well, so I was impressed. Didn't get stage fright or anything. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna be freaking out. Didn't freak out at all. So yeah, we did we were gonna do a podcast, combination of the Mindcrack podcast and the Shaft podcast, but internet connection issues were a problem. There was internet connection issues. That's basically it. So we were unable to broadcast it like we wanted to, which also made it where it was difficult to record it and stuff. I'm not sure what all went on there, but we ended up doing like a Q&A thing, which did get recorded. But I guess the audio had some problems or something, so they're working on it. I don't know if the Q&A has gone up yet or not at this point. I haven't checked lately. But it was a cool little Q&A. I was able to get up there on the panel and answer some questions, and it was kind of funny. Oh crap! I didn't want all slobs on, and yeah, that's fine. I want some stairs too. That'll be good for now, I think. I figure out how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna do this? So what was I saying? Oh, so the panel, so it's a Q&A. It was kind of funny. They introduced us all, and I got the biggest applause. I was like, ha. I'm sure that was all part of, the joke and everything, and I just thought it was kind of funny. Let's see. Do I start? I don't even know what I'm doing here, guys. Let's see here. I kind of need to get... Let's leave this one out so I know where to jump or to come back down it. But I think I need to kind of do this. No! Oh my. I fell all that way. Didn't die. Holy crap. I thought that was for sure a death. Oh god. I need my potions. So yeah, I did the Q&A. What was I even saying? I don't even remember. And that was fun. Answered questions and stuff. And oh man, I can't believe I derped that so bad. Okay. Let's try this again. I was hoping to meet Paz and MC Gamer as well. They originally were going to go to the con, but Paz got sick and MC Gamer had his knee get blown out or dislocated or something. I think it was dislocated. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, hold shift. Shift for life. Oh, yeah, I forgot Zuljan. I'm forgetting so many people I met. Just so many cool people. I signed autographs, which was a trip. Get back. There we go. I've never been approached for an autograph before in my life, and I got approached for an autograph. I was like, oh, sure, yeah. I'm like, oh crap. How do I sign this? Do I sign it with my real name? Do I have to come up with something? So I just wrote out Mhykol in my handwriting, basically. I'm like, there we go, my autograph. So there's my autograph. And actually, Vaughn Ryder was the first person to get my autograph, but that was for his Mindcrack card, so he can get it complete. So he's probably got the most complete because it's the only Mindcrack card I have signed. So he's probably got the most complete Mindcrack card because he's got my signature, which is kind of funny. Okay, there's that first ring. What am I gonna do, like stairs maybe? No, I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna continue like this round, and we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do like 3, and then we'll do the rest of it with stairs, so it comes to like a point. Or maybe we'll do a little more than 3. So that was fun. So yeah, Thursday night got in. Friday did the panels. And then we what else we do? Oh, we didn't do much else. And then just ate at the cafeteria and stuff. Well, that was a derp. I have to think. See, I would have loved to have talked about this last week when it was all still fresh in my mind. But now it's been a week, and I've had so many other things go on that it's not fresh in my mind anymore. So that was Friday. So then Saturday. Saturday we do... I like joining a gaming competition. And I found that they do this game. It's called... I can't remember the name of it now. Arnicus or something like that. Artemis. Artemis. That sounds about right. And it's really neat. So basically, it's a land game, and it's a starship type game where you're piloting. They kept comparing it to being like Star Trek, but I don't know. I don't want to use that comparison for copyright sakes. It's nothing like Star Trek. This becomes a problem. Yeah, maybe we're okay. But it's real neat. So basically, you have each different station. So you got 6 total people playing. 5 of them are at computers. The 6th one is the captain. So you got the captain, and then you've got tactical, you got engineering, you got communications, you got weapons, and you got navigation. I think it's tactical navigation. I don't know. I don't remember what they all were. And basically, they each control, or they each manage different parts of the ship. And so, like, if you go into a battle, you have navigation, who's steering the ship. You have the tactical or weapons or whatever, who's firing weapons. You have engineering, who is providing power to different systems, giving boosts and stuff where needed, and making sure the systems don't overheat, and making sure shields work and everything. And you have communications, who's busy trying to get the enemies to surrender, or whatever the case may be, so you can win that battle. And it's just really fun to watch. They get it set up where why is that? Oh, that's right. I need my pillar down is lost. Well, I dripped that up. So yeah, the battles go about, or the things go about 30 minutes long, and then it's really neat. Like and you have to protect 3 space stations, and you just go back and forth across them, and the waves of enemies keep coming in, and the captain gives the orders. They get it. They have a main screen that's projected up onto the wall or onto the screen. And then they also set up a light that glows the room, different colors based on statuses. So, like, it's blue if it glows a steady blue if you're out in space. It glows it's like green when you're out in space, blue when your shields are up, yellow when you're docked. I don't remember what all the colors were. Green or yellow when you're docking, green when you're docked. Something like that. And then it like actually flashes off and on when you're getting hit. And then they've got all sorts of things thought out. I'm just running around again. I need stairs. So they got all sorts of things figured out in it, where when your ship becomes more and more badly damaged, the screens start flickering, and the ambient light starts flickering more and more, and it becomes a little harder to organize things, and so it's so obvious. So you can sit back. They do allow spectators, and so I did a lot of spectating. I never played it myself. I wanted to, but it was so popular. It was hard to get signed up, and I was just running around everywhere anyways, so I didn't have much chance to set up and do it. But it definitely looked fun. Hold on, you. There you go. And then you here, and one here. Getting these stairs to work sometimes is a little difficult. Like that. That's just gonna have to be now what did I do over here? Oh, nothing. Yeah, I was just gonna have to fill in. So I don't think there's anything I could do there. So yeah, I was running around quite a bit. So, just trying to keep up with so many things going on, and just trying to. I felt bad if I left anyone like hanging or I vanished or whatever when I was doing things with people, because there were so many people there that I wanted to hang out with or spend time with. I wanted to be fair, and I felt like I was trying to divvy up my time between everyone, but I wasn't doing a very good job of it. And I'm hoping no one said anything, like was offended or anything. So hopefully it's just all in my head, and or something. But I guess that's the type of person I am. I want to give everyone a chance to have their time. I want to give everyone my attention. And there you go. Except I need. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another stair on top again, like this. Maybe. I don't know about here though. Oh, that'll work. This is again kind of intricate. So I'm hoping those of you that were there, I hope I was able to give you time and everything that, or give you attention or something. I don't know how to make it sound nice. But I hope you didn't feel I was blowing you off or anything. I didn't want anyone to feel like they were being blown off, because I didn't mean to. So then, finally, so Saturday night, we end the night, or I end my night basically, with a grill out. It was kind of a little. It started out as a small little group thing, but more and more people joined in. We basically said, or Good basically said, since he brought the food, that if you want to grill, you go get some more food. So they had to go. There was a little town outside of the 4-H center, about 10 miles or so, and they had a Piggly Wiggly. Ooh, my air conditioner shut off. It's weird with these headphones. I can hear everything, like all the sounds and stuff in the background. I can hear them. I'm just gonna make a workbench. I had a bunch of them on me, and then I unloaded them. And I'm sure this episode is going way long, but I want to keep talking about this. And we'll finish this. We'll finish this, and then we'll call it an episode. How's that sound? Crap. Yeah, we'll do it here. So yeah, we sent people to Piggly Wiggly so they can go get food for the grill out. And then, yeah, so Good, I'm sure he's told this story. He wanted to do a grill out, and they told him no, he can't do it, so he didn't bring it or something. He was going to bring his big grill or something. And I don't know the whole story there. Good knows it, or Good probably has explained it in his video. But so he picked up on his way down. He picked up a cheap little grill, Like, I think it's like a $20 or $30 grill or whatever. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great grill, but it held charcoal. That's all it needed to do. Just hold the charcoal. Right here. And then finally... And that didn't connect at all. There we go. I don't know what to do here. We can do... No. Right there. Right here. Right here, maybe? I don't know. And then a half slab on top? Sure. Why not? So, yeah, we, on the, last night I was there, because I left Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, my flight, flew out. Actually, my flight left at 7 a.m. Sunday morning. So, with that in mind, so we did a grill out, and, it was awesome. Good is an awesome cook. He definitely knows how to do it. I will vouch for that. He's good at it. I don't know how this is gonna look. Can I even torch anywhere? Can I torch right here? No. Can I torch right here? I can. So yeah, we did that. The video of Vaughn putting the grill together is on my YouTube. It was great fun. He's like, "Why are you guys making me do this?" And I was like, "It's entertaining," and it was great entertainment. We didn't care. So we did that, and then it was the Iron Bartender competition after that, and then it was the hypnotist. Unfortunately, I missed the hypnotist because I was so exhausted, and my flight was, I basically had to leave the 4-H center at 3 in the morning because it's 2 hours drive back to Huntsville from the 4-H center. Plus, they recommend you're at the airport at least an hour and a half to 2 hours early. Plus, I needed to check back in the car, my rental car, and everything. So I had to leave the 4-H center by 3 in the morning. So what I did, this is all done. So I'm just going to finish up my story and we'll call it a day, an episode. Which I didn't give myself a way to get down. That is smart. I did bring a bucket of water though. So I had to leave right away. There you go. That worked. No, not the torches. Yeah, let it go away. Oh, and then it rains, of course. So I had to hit the road, or get on the road by 3. So after the Iron Bartender competition, I was just exhausted. I was like, you know what, guys? I need to go take a nap because I am not gonna make it. So I went and took an hour nap. Missed the hypnotist, which sucked. I wanted to see it, but it just, if I would have planned it better, I would have flown out later on Sunday or even on Monday. But I didn't plan out great at all because I'm terrible. I'm a terrible planner. Let's just look from below it, and then we'll go look at it from outside. Ooh, that's kind of neat. How the light comes through it. Although I got some random blocks I need to clean up. So let's go look outside. So I missed a hypnotist. Good said he tried it, and it didn't affect him. I wanted to try it. I really did. I've always wanted to be hypnotized. But I didn't do it. Kind of sad, kicking myself for it, but no. It's my own fault. Didn't plan it properly. Ugh, no. That's not right at all. That's terrible. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh crap. What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with that? Oh guys, I need help. Yeah, someone tweet me at Mhykol on Twitter a design that'll work there, because that is terrible. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to dig that all down now. It looked cool from underneath. It looks really cool from underneath, but oh man, that's terrible. That is way bad. Hi, zombie. So then, yeah, took an hour nap, and then got back up, went and hung out for, said bye to everyone that I could find. And I don't even know if these torches are right. Whatever. And then hopped in my rental car and drove back to Huntsville for my flight at 7. Flew back and made it back home at about 3-ish. 2 or 3. And I was exhausted because I didn't sleep at all on the way back. I kind of like did that little where you're sitting there and your head kind of goes down and it snaps back type of thing. But that's about all I did. I think I might have like had little micro 5-minute sleeps or whatever. But yeah, I was exhausted. I was a zombie when I got home. So it was like I was gonna record as soon as I got home. No, didn't happen. And then the next morning, go to work, get home, because I had to work. Next morning, get home, computer dead. I was like, son of a bitch. Computer died. So that was PlayOnCon for me. Yay. It was a great con and everything. So unfortunately, I'm almost positive, like 99% sure I'm not making Mindcon, unfortunately. So sorry for those of you that would think I'm gonna make it there. I'm not. At all, really. But I think that's gonna do it for today. I've talked enough, and that roof looks terrible, so bad. Oh man, that looks terrible. So bye. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna hang my head in shame now. See you next time.